Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry I'm late. I got a phone call from a good friend of mine. From inside my own supporter. I'm going to lower myself to their level. But I will not have anybody dealing drugs pull it over my eyes thinking that they're going to get a free ride. You remember that video a while back when I said, just because you support me, if you're out there and it's just a cover-up and you're a drug dealer, I promise you, I don't care if you hang 1,000 signs for me, you'll go to jail, just like the rest of them will. So things calm down just a little bit. I've been putting up with a lot of aggravation from inside my own supporters. I've got enough to focus on. Let me give you an example. I've got enough to focus on without putting up with rumors being started from my own supporters every day. There was about 3 of them. They have since been unfriended and blocked. But every morning I wake up and put my feet out of my bed. I have to try to convince the voters of Mingo County that I am the best man for the job, that I am the only candidate that's put a platform out there. Yeah, I agree with you. There has been 2 other candidates. One of them sounded a whole lot like my platform. The other one told you that you're going to get, for the next 4 years, what you've got right now. Nothing. So, when this supporter slash troublemaker calls me and she wants to know if I can give her $400 for a plane ticket. To fly her back home, because she don't live in Mingo County. I told her I don't have $400. I have, every morning I wake up, I'm somewhere asking somebody if they can support me. I'm trying to raise about $30,000. And so far I've been kind of lucky at raising and being able to pay for my stuff. But I don't have $400 to give to somebody. If I had it under the circumstances, I would have gave it to her. And I wouldn't have looked for it to come back to me either. It would have been a gift. God knows I've given more than that away. At least my wife gets mad at me sometimes. But, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have $400 to give somebody. I've had people that don't even support me ask me to put a tin roof on their house, ask me to buy my refrigerator, pay the power bill. If you do, I'll vote for you. If I have in other words, pay you to vote for me, first of all, that's illegal. She even went so far to ask me how much money I had in my committee to elect Jeff Klein Sheriff Fund. Now, I could have been very rude. I could have said, well, that's none of your business. But I said this: slim to none. Slim's out of town on a horse. They jump money. Times are tough. So, when my wife and I today, I noticed a post on Facebook how this lady would not be voting for me. I was a pervert. I was this, I was that. In politics, there's what you call brush fires. If you don't put a brush fire out, it gets started real good, it becomes a forest fire. So I'm throwing water on her little brush fire. I even investigated this for just a little bit. I found out that she came up with the $400. Instead of flying back home, she bought drugs with it and got high. I will never give anybody money to buy drugs or to support me. It's like this. You don't support, let me say that, you don't vote for a person because of the way he looks, the way he acts. You vote for a man because of what he stands for, his platform, what he intends to do for the people of Mingo County. Now, there's not a person watching. For over a year and 3 months, I've been cramming my platform down your ears. So when you go to vote, you'll know what Jeff Klein stands for. And the sad thing about it is that I really liked this person. I thought she was a good lady. But when it comes down to it, that you can't give somebody $400 to go buy drugs. And all of a sudden, they're not your friend anymore. Instead of believing in your ideas, you suddenly become a thug, a pervert, anything else. I can't remember what else you said. Don't care. It's not important. What's important is that I've got a lot of stress off of me, because it don't matter if you're a mother or a father, a husband or a wife. It don't matter if it's your nephew that's on drugs. It doesn't matter if you're a Mingo County Sheriff candidate. If you associate with somebody on drugs and they try to use you for safety, if you get elected, I promise you, that'll never happen. If they try to use you for your money, I promise you, that won't happen either. You know how many months I would have probably pulled in federal prison if I was dumb enough, like she thought I was, to write her a check out of my committee to elect Jeff Klein sheriff of Mingo County and let her go cash it and buy drugs? Good God, does she really think I'm that stupid? It's like a story I told one time. It doesn't matter if you're the king of rock and roll, or if you're a third-degree black belt, or if you're somebody's little brother. If you mess with drugs, it will destroy you. Now, I'm sure there's people watching right now that's never took a drug in their life. But you know somebody in your family has. And it's affected you. It's affected your family. It's affected a lot of things in your life. Out of respect, I will not mention this lady's name. But she will never have the opportunity to ever speak to me, or if I'm elected sheriff of Mingo County, she'll never have the opportunity to walk in my office alone. There'll always be somebody in there as a witness. Because it's been proven this lady cannot be trusted. I know this is all just a bunch of nonsense to everybody, and I apologize. I just want you to know the real reason that one of my supporters are saying I'm not voting for Jeff Klein. She should have told the truth and said, because he didn't give me $400 to buy a plane ticket, then all of a sudden I changed my mind and bought dope with it. Now that's the truth. It's sad. It's sad. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure somebody gave her the money. And I'm sure that somebody does not want me to be the sheriff of Mingo County. Politics is a dirty, evil game. And that's the reason a lot of people don't vote. It's because the time this is all said and done, I'll be called every name in the book. But that's politics. You sign up, you gotta be willing to take the punches. And I can take the punches. Because you see, if I'm going to let one lying drug head stop me from protecting your family, well, then I don't need the job. Because I intend to face more than one in my life. This will be the last time I ever comment on such ignorance and such lies. And I was warned about this lady. But my biggest downfall is this. Thank you, Donald Copley. My biggest downfall, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, is I trust people until they give me a reason not to trust them. Today, she gave me a reason not to ever trust her ever again. How can you get out here one day and talk about a man for over a year about what a great person he is, and he's going to do a great job, he's going to clean up these drugs, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. And they turn right around, Danny Dominic, when you don't give them, hello AJ, when you don't give them money You're the biggest SOB ever was. It's childish. It's just plain childish. Listen, I don't have time for childish things. I'm running for one of the most important offices in your county. Everything goes through that sheriff's office. From serving papers to escorting funerals, child safety,